and welcome back to the Emlyn in the Mix show / podcast season 4 episode 42. And yes, we got a little special show for you today. Gonna be a little bit of a quicker show today, but I wanted to show this off because I can't believe I never showed this instrument off this year. Now, I don't believe it's a brand new drop, but it is definitely an updated version of their Vocalize plugin, which is Vocalize up to Vocalize 3, so it's on the 3rd iteration, and it is of course by Heavyocity. This instrument sounds really incredible, and I definitely want to show it off on this show. Now, it has a price here of $119. I'll have a link for it down below. If you like what you hear today, definitely check it out. It is definitely more of an abstract and ambient sounding instrument, but my gosh, it sounds really good, and that's why I had to show it off on the show today. Now, quickly, big shout out to our sponsor. It is of course the Ridley Academy. I'm pretty sure the Ridley Academy is going to be the sponsor for the rest of this year, and why not have a better instructor than Mr. Ridley himself? There he is there, Mr. Ridley, very funny, very kind man. Click the link down below, free masterclass. You can just try it out, see if it's for you. It's absolutely free, no obligation to go forward with the actual cost. But if you do, you can become a piano pro in just 21 days. Bold claim indeed, but definitely check it out. That is, of course, Mr. Ridley's Ridley Academy. Click that link down below for the free masterclass. Now, what is Vocalize 3, you ask? Well, it is, of course, a vocal synth plugin. So immerse yourself in the richly evocative atmosphere and soul-stirring vocal experience. Like Heavyocity's Vocalize 2, Vocalize 3 is an emotive exploration that unearths the beauty, intimacy, and profound power of the human voice. From organic phrases to abstract whispers to haunting soundscapes, cinematic ethereal vocal samples are delicate hybrids that flow beyond emotion. Big words, lots of adjectives. What does that all mean? Well, it just sounds freaking incredible. We'll look at the features in a second, but what I can say is that last night I was playing with this with my son. If you're watching us here on the channel, there's a freaking fly that's joined us here on the podcast today. Maybe he has some words he wants to say on Vocalize 3. But anyway, I was playing this with my son last night, and he was like, "Daddy, is there a ghost in the room?" Because it really sounds that good. Like, it sounds like, not like a ghost, but you know what I mean? It has a very nice sound. So a variety of completely rhythmic and ethereal vocal samples. These breathy loop performances can be used individually to add moving vocal elements or combined to create unique textures. You got emotional phrases with major and minor modes, and 4 different keys give your score all the versatility it could desire. This collection of tempo-synced melodic phrases and cinematic vocal samples can be tuned to the key of your choice. And you've got vowels, so single and moving vowel sounds multi-sampled across the singing range allow for numerous vowel combinations that are rich in timbre, and when modulated can offer a myriad of luscious chordal textures. And soundscapes and drones, perfect for that, of course. A fusion of music and sound design provides a unique ambience, harmonics, and textures, adding subtle vocal undertones that will elevate your cue. All right, I think let's just get over to it. You got it, emotional, evocative, all of those adjectives thrown into one, and you've got Vocalize 3. All right, here it is. I've actually got it loaded in the complete control, and I've got my brand new control S49 down below. If we just jump across to the screen there, you can see I've got it right here. These just dropped in store yesterday, so go do yourself a favor, go out and get one if you need to. You can watch my video on that, of course. Just search Emlyn in the Mix control S49 and you can see my thoughts on it. Absolutely love it though. If you don't want to go watch that video, that's all I pretty much have to say. It is definitely revolutionary. There are a few little bits of buggies in the software which I'm sure that they're ironing out. Anyway, let's you're on here now, you're looking at this camera, but if you have a look at the screen of the S49, you can see I've got Vocalize 3 hooked up where I'll be able to play with all of the parameters and have a bit of fun. And also, if you just if I zoom out a bit, you can see the keys that are lit up, and that basically shows me where my sample range is for this particular preset. And we'll go through some of the presets here, and we'll just play them back for you. So I've actually just got it on a random preset right now. I haven't really organized what I'm going to play here, but yeah, let's have a listen to how good this actually sounds. So you can hear really dynamic, really breathy, this particular preset. It does have this on the parameters here. You can actually turn on twist and have a listen to how this alters the sound, makes it sound a bit creepy sometimes. Sort of adds like an LFO, sounds really cool indeed. All right, let's check out some different presets and we'll just go through a bunch here and just have a listen to how cool this actual instrument sounds. These are oohs and ahs. Now what's cool is I'm pretty sure that they are tempo synced. So let me just check that out. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. I got a feeling they're tempo synced. Let's just play our track back here. They sound like they are close, but maybe my playing isn't on point. But anyway, maybe they're not tempo synced. But nonetheless, you could still play the keys in time with your track to get it, you know, more or less on point. And because they're human sounding, it doesn't really matter if they're slightly off tempo. I'm actually just curious if they're tempo synced, to be honest. Now, looking at the GUI here, you can see in the middle that big number there. That's more or less your punish parameter, which I can control down here on my S49. So if we turn that up there, you'll see it going up. And you'll hear the sound gets affected as well. So even though it's an overwhelming looking GUI, it's actually a very nice graphical feedback that they've got going on there, which I really like. Also, we can affect the twist function. So we turn twist on. Not sure where that is on the GUI, but you'll definitely hear it coming in when I put twist on. Actually, I just got to select it. So we select twist. All right, cool. So we got it 100%. There's twist. Beautiful visual feedback on this GUI. Even though it's small, the feedback is really nice. There we go, really hear that twist. Depending on the rate you've got there. Super nice indeed. And the other one is your sample here, which I don't believe I have control over here, but I do have control. If we jump back to my keyboard, actually, and we'll go back to twist on the GUI, which you can see there. And then on my keyboard here, I can keep jumping along all the different parameters. So I've got distortion here. I've got my delay. I've got my modulation here, which I could turn that on, have everything on, reverb and so forth. And then I've got the control of the distortion here. It's probably going to sound pretty hectic. Totally altered the sound there. Chorus, delay. Let's turn our distortion off. So it's really nice. You got your master effects here, which I can actually just get into the back end of, and just allows for some more creativity without having to add extra effects chain after this instrument. All right, let's go through some more presets here. I'm just going upwards because I was quite low in the preset list. Let's turn the punish back on. Put twist on. I like twist. Really super nice indeed, and a lot of fun. Now if I jump up to just a basic preset here with no effects on it, and I want to just show you something. I mean, this isn't part of the actual instrument itself, but if you turn on the play assist inside the Control S49, we chuck it on a chord set here and just have a bit of fun here. We'll start with a major chord. Really nice. Wow, I might turn the punish down a bit. I actually cannot believe that I have not shown off this plugin before, because it is mind-blowing how good it sounds. Now we'll keep running through the presets here. Let's see what we've got. We'll try and get something completely different. I've obviously got my chord set on still. Actually, we'll just turn that off. Let's go back to play assist, turn it off, go back to our plugin here, and see what we can find. That's nice. And I'm gonna put my play assist back on. All right, so we've got chords. And let's just mix up our chord set here. We'll go to minor. Really breathy. Sounds beautiful. Jump back to our keys. Super nice, just super amazing, and just, I don't know, add all the explicitive adjectives here. Now, down the bottom, if we do look at the GUI and have a look down the bottom here, you can actually get into the back end of the effects there on the actual plugin if you don't have the Control S49, where you can actually play with all the parameters in the background there. And you've got your TFX. So in this section here, we can see the motion control for Vocalize 3. Right now we're looking at the volume. You can also go across to the pan here. This is how it's gonna go through the actual sample. And then you got picture as well. I'm not sure if this will actually affect it or not. We can draw it in. Oh my god, that sounds so crazy. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun indeed being able to play with the motion control. Alright, let's go through some more presets here and just see what we've got. Put the punish on. Just change my chord set. All right, and then we might just have a quick squiz through our presets list here. All right, let's look for something slightly different here. We're going to look at the melodic phrases. Now this is what I wanted to show you. This is perfect. I will turn off our scale because we've got chords on at the moment. This is so cool. We got like emotion here. Put the punish up a bit. Here we go. We'll go down here. Oh, we got some different play types. Oh, you can change the root note. That's pretty cool. So you can have it on G. That's so cool because the more keys I play, it doesn't matter. It just adds in all of the extra people who are singing. So like if I press down 5 keys and we put in the lower one here. And then if I wanted to change the key, I've got it on the lower part here. Actually, you cannot see it, but I will bring you over to the keyboard anyway. So if I wanted to change the key, we're in G at the moment, but we've got all my singers like this. So I change the key like that. Anyway, that is ridiculous fun. Let's see if there's any more of those motion ones. I absolutely love those motion phrases. Let's try this one. This is a different set of them. And we could add twist to it so it sounds really crazy. Here we go. Anyway, I think I've shown it off enough for today. This thing is freaking really amazing. It sounds really good. I told you it's going to be a short show, and I can't believe I haven't shown this on the channel before. Thank you to Heavyocity for letting us check out Vocalize 3. Maybe I showed it off in another video that was a part of a bigger thing, because this, I'm pretty sure I didn't. This is an incredible sounding instrument. Well done to Heavyocity. They have an incredible sample pack or sample based Vocalize instrument here, and it's got a lot of flexibility. Sounds really amazing if you're into, I don't know, scoring, even scoring for film. This is going to appeal to you, but even just adding some ambience or something interesting to your track, especially sampled vocals, may sometimes sound kind of cheesy, but you've got so much control over this, and you can sort of get like a drone and just really trippy element. You can, of course, you can adjust it to the key of your track. And if you have something like play assist like I do here on the Control S49, then of course you can also just adjust it to your key and get it to your liking and get it to really groove and fit into your track. You could even have it in a breakdown of a song. Anyway, I digress. You get the point. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget, click the link down below. I'll have a link for it down below. No affiliate, no kickback for me on this particular one. And we'll also have the link down below for the masterclass from Ridley Academy. Become a piano pro in just 21 days. Yes, that's right. 21 days, become a piano pro. Free masterclass down below. See if it's for you. And with all that said and done, we'll be back next week, of course, with a brand new product, something amazing, something interesting, as we always do, as we roll along the year here. My goodness, we are getting to the end of the year though. Next week, episode 43. Cannot believe it. Anyway, leave a like on the way out, hit subscribe, do all those things. Gosh, you got a lot of work to do. And we'll be back next week. Be creative, be amazing in the studio. Until then, peace out. Boom. Hey, thanks for listening to the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. Here you will find all the latest in music technology, software and hardware, interviews and more. Also, don't forget to check out the Emlyn in the Mix YouTube channel today. Till next time, keep it real.